His armor must be worth a fortune.
Fire and death devour this land. Perhaps the gods themselves seek vengeance for the sins of mortals.
Don't come any closer. Haven't you heard the passage is closed? By the way, how did you get past that warrior on the bridge? I saw him chopping off a Cyclops' head with just one cut.
He fought bravely and wore impressive armor. But still, he couldn't defeat me. I heard that Menelaus is looking for a new man for his army. I wanted to volunteer.
The commander did open up admissions to his army again. You can pass, but be quick about it before those living dead return. And remember, when you stand before Menelaus, show him due respect.
It's been a while since I've seen a shrine. There you are. I told you to wait for me. It's not safe here.
I'm sorry, but I had to go back. I'm not allowed to wander away from home.
Yanti, I found your brothers. They're dead.
Dead? How? How did that happen?
The cave you went into was inhabited by monsters. You must have woken them up.
I felt that something was wrong, but I didn't lose hope. Now, I know that I'm alone. With him.
Who do you mean?
One day, he came to our house and didn't leave. He was looking for my brothers, but he found only me, there, between the columns. I see his glowing eyes. I hear his whispers. He won't let me go. He wants me to join the others.
I'll check it right away. Just don't go anywhere. Why won't you just die once and for all? May this poor soul as you were slain finally find their peace. I feel someone's presence here. I should take a look around. Now I can open the chest. These remains are so small, like a child's remains. Is this possible? Yanti. So she's dead too. That raid must have kept her here. I must send her off from this world.
I felt I didn't belong here. But I had no strength to go away. Now that you freed me, I can finally find my brothers. Thank you, stranger.
Leave in peace, child.
What do you mean you don't know where he is?
Searched the entire village, but there was no sign of him, my lord.
Am I to understand that a fucking ghost is slaughtering my people? Go on with your search. I want him dead or alive. And one more thing. When you report to the king, remember about the passage papers. My seal. No one can get into my CD without them.
Yes, my lord.
Your armor is impressive. From where do you come, warrior?
I was fighting in Troy.
I appreciate soldiers with war experience. Maybe I can find a spot for you among my ranks. What brings you here?
I'm looking for myrmidons.
So are we. I heard that one of those cunts is still breathing and murdering my people with impunity. If you get that dog, I'll reward you handsomely.
What happened to the rest of them?
They met the fate of traitors, and were replaced by men loyal and devoted to the king. Since you served in Troy, you should have known that. Who are you, anyway?
I used to be the commander of a unit. I led the greatest warriors that Greece has ever seen. I remember the day I led them to Troy's walls, defeated Hector, and I was supposed to rescue your wife. But none of that matters now.
Achilles? That's impossible! You were dead! Dead! You're the one murdering my men. Now that I know what you did, it's time for you to pay for your crimes! Guards! Guards! Stop him! Kill him!
You heard the commander's orders. Take him!
I should have expected this.
Kill the bastard!
See him, boys?
You don't understand. That vicious band of yours stood in the way of peace. They didn't listen to anyone but you.
Look around, you fool. Wherever I look, all I see is murder and looting. Is that what you call peace?
These are necessary sacrifices. And when all enemies are dead, a new order will finally reign in Greece.
I used to know Menelaus, who was no stranger to honor. Since Agamemnon has been pouring poison into your ears, you've become a blind servant of his will. A power-hungry monster. Maybe even Helen was nothing more than an excuse to start this hopeless war.
Helen? So that's why you are here. She's mine. She will be mine forever. And you'll die like that Trojan mongrel for whom she wanted to betray me. I will gut you and throw you to the crows to feast on. That's only one of my tricks. I have more up my sleeve. Why won't you die?
I failed you, brother. Failed you as your commander. May your souls rest in peace. One of the soldiers mentioned something about passage papers in the sea. I need to get them if I want to see again. This looks like the private quarters of the... Is this possible? Helen, you were the first victim of that sick bastard that was trying to save you from Paris, instead of protecting you from your own husband. And even after your death, that brute didn't let you go. Those must be the papers Menelaus mentioned. Helen, you were the first victim of that sick monster. This must open something. You were the first victim of that sick monster. Helen. You were the first victim of that sick monster. AQIRYS. The passageway opened. My God. Right. The Myrmidons are dead. The hope gave me strength to search. But in the end, it proved in vain. Doomed. And I'm under a delusion that I can change anything.
See him, boys?
When the lay is sealed, I have everything I need to get to my cine. Time to see the one proclaiming himself the King of Greece.
Take him!
Even if that's the case, even if hope is long dead, the man must go. One way or another, he shall pay for bringing death to this land.
Don't even think that I'm gonna let you in. Shove off before I lose my patience.
I have a message from Menelaus.
The papers and the seal look genuine. You have quite decent armor. Are they giving out ones like that now? You can enter.
My head. Again, this weird memory. I remember that I felt someone's presence in the abyss. These beings were circling me with curiosity, observing me but not attacking. What did they want from me? They were dancing around me, whispering their songs, as if I were one of them.
A drunk or a maniac?
What did you say?
You heard me. As soon as you walked in, you fell and lay on the ground for quite a while. I think you're up to something. Guards!
And it was such a smooth sailing.
An intruder! Stop him!
I hoped to get in without being noticed. These memories are becoming more and more of a nuisance.
Have mercy.
Mycenae. Since my last visit, it's gotten worse here.
Surrender or die. This'll be easier than I thought. Get him!
Take what you want, but let me leave.
Kill the bastard!
than I thought.
If the king cares for Greece as much as for the city, no wonder he's turned it into ruins.
Get him! Kill the bastard!
That rift shouldn't be here. They're coming. escape from here. It shouldn't be here. These cursed souls won't be coming out of here.